In this video, I discuss 3 Social Security rules that will absolutely catch you off guard if you're not paying attention. Coming up next on Holy Schmidt.
Holy Schmidt!
Point number 1 is that the spousal benefit does not grow beyond full retirement age. Many of you have heard me say here on this channel that if you're healthy, oftentimes it makes sense to hold off taking Social Security until age 70, because the longer you wait, the more you make, particularly between ages 67 and 70. The jumps are enormous. But the spousal benefit caps out at age 67. It does grow between age 62 and 67, so you do get the upside benefit by waiting. But beyond age 67, you're just leaving money on the table. Also, it's worth pointing out that in order for your spouse to receive his or her benefit, you must file first, because it is a benefit on your primary benefit. Also, for those of you that are divorced or widowed, pay particularly close attention to the amount that you would receive from your ex, or if you were to get married today, from your current spouse, because you can't have both. Point number 2 is that if you're drawing an income in retirement, you could forfeit Social Security benefits. Let me explain. When we leave the workforce, we have a different mindset. The years ahead will be leisurely, probably reasonably quick because of all of the fun that you plan on having. And the years behind, we're often hard yards, and we're grudgingly drawn out one day at a time. So we don't think about earnings per se. And because of that, we often get caught up in the Social Security trap of taking in too much money from our either part-time job or other income that's taxable. So understand what the earnings limits are. I have other videos on this, and I'll put the link in the description below so that you have it. But you need to watch the amount that you bring in from taxable income so that you don't have to give back part of your Social Security. By the way, when you hit full retirement age, you don't have to give anything back that you receive from Social Security. You could make $1 million a year. You could make $1 billion a year. It's all yours. But between now and then, just make sure you understand the rules. And the last point number 3, is that your Social Security benefits can be taxed. This is often a point of confusion. In fact, if you watch my last video, I recorded that yesterday. I talked about what's called combined income. Combined income is what the government thinks of when they think about how much of your Social Security is in fact going to be taxed. Let me explain. If you have income sources from your 401k, from your IRA, or from other taxable sources, those are called adjusted gross income items. That's your AGI. The government combines your AGI plus 50% of your Social Security payment, and believe it or not, municipal bond interest, and they put that together and they call that your combined income. If your combined income hits certain thresholds, then your Social Security income becomes taxable, at least a portion of it does, between 50 and 80%, depending on how the math works out. The determination of how much of your Social Security benefits are taxed is reasonably complicated, not because the calculations are difficult, but because you have to run the calculations 3 different ways, and you choose the designated way depending on your income level. I'll put a link in the description below to a handy worksheet that AARP puts out. Works really well, makes it really simple to determine if your Social Security benefits are taxed, and if so, how much. 0, 50%, 85%, somewhere in between. The worksheets will show you exactly what you need to worry about. Thanks for watching my video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. There aren't a lot of channels here on YouTube that focus on retirement and retirement-related planning, and I'm happy to bring you some of the most current information available in this area. If you like this video and you want to see more of me, please make sure you click subscribe and turn on notifications so that you get alerted the next time I post a video. Most weeks I post at least 2, sometimes even 3 times a week. Also, check out this video. It's one that YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy, and they're quite good at picking winners in this area.